Over the past 6 years, I've done 5 F1 visa interviews and only 2 were approved. This in Nigeria and this in the UK. So in this video, I'll be comparing my experience in both visa approvals so you know what to expect in your upcoming interview. My 4th visa interview on the 26th of July 2021 was in Abuja, and I was just praying and hoping that this would be my last interview in Nigeria. At that time, I'd already completed 1 year of my master's degree online thanks to COVID and my previous visa denials. But all my classes for the next 1 year were going to be in person, so I desperately needed the visa approval. I came for the interview that morning with a scholarship of $21,000. But I had a deficit of $8,000 which I needed to convince them that I could handle. That day, I was fully prepared to give my best. I had done like 10 mock interviews with family and friends, and I dressed fully business professional with a suit and a tie, so I came ready. I arrived very early that morning, around 6 a.m. because my interview was by 8:30. I had all my documents, my passport, I-20, service fee payment, visa fee payment, admission letter, funding letter, bank statement. I had all of them. Before going in, I had to drop my phone, my wallet, and my smartwatch with one of the security guys there. This is one of the differences between my interview experience in the UK and in Nigeria. In the UK, phones were allowed. Like, this is the interview hall. I was shooting this with my phone. Later on, we'll talk more about my UK interview experience. After the initial pre-check of my passport and my documents, I was led to a room that had different interview windows with some students being interviewed and some others waiting. When you're in the hall, you'll be hearing other people's interviews. I saw blue paper flying everywhere, different people getting denials. Immediately, I started encouraging myself under my breath. When it was my turn, I was directed to a window to be interviewed by a white man. Good morning.
Good morning. Pass your documents, please. Have you been interviewed before?
Yes, I have.
So you have schooled in the US before?
No, I haven't.
All right. Place your hands on the scanner for thumbprinting. So what do you do for work?
I lecture at the Federal University of Technology, Owerri.
What do you teach?
Mathematics.
The last interview you had, was it here in Abuja?
No, it was in Lagos.
Is that the same program you were going for then, that you're going for now?
No, it's not. That was a PhD in data science, and this is a master's.
So why did you choose to do a master's now?
Applied statistics is the act of using statistical and mathematical methods to collect and analyze data. In this applied statistics master's degree program, I will focus heavily on advanced statistical theories like linear regression, probability, data mining, and time series analysis. This will lay a good foundation for my PhD.
Oh, you plan to do a PhD?
Yes, after my master's, I'll return back, then go for my PhD.
You're already lecturing, so what will all this degrees, master's, and PhD do for you?
I'm in academia, so they will help me build myself to provide better value to the university.
Okay, how old are you?
25 years old.
Are you married? Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
The $8,000 deficit, who's going to cover it?
My father will supplement the responsibility.
What does your father do?
He's a...
I can see you have made a couple of study and tourist visa applications. I see you have also have a UK visa. Did you travel there?
Yes, I did.
When was that?
September last year.
During COVID?
COVID was earlier in the year.
The whole of last year was COVID. Why did you travel?
I was hoping to go for a doctorate, so I went for a personal vacation.
Oh, you have friends in the UK?
No, my aunt stays there.
Which state is Bowling Green again?
Ohio.
Oh, okay. Everything looks good. Your visa has been recommended for approval. Please carry your I-20 with you at all times. There are travel restrictions on the UK and some European countries, so book your flight through another route. This paper contains instructions on how to receive your passport.
Thank you. 3 years later, and I still feel that joy. Like it was a dream come true indeed. After your visa is approved and you're in the States, please come back to this video and share your good news with us. We want to celebrate with you. Reflecting back on the interview, I will say that there are 4 things that helped me. Number 1, preparation. I had a list of 25 questions and my well-crafted answers to them. I rehearsed that list multiple times with different people. Number 2, Mentorship. I connected with people already studying here to get interview tips. And I was also a member of Education USA. To Auntie Sade in Education USA and everyone that conducted mock interviews for me, I'm grateful. Number 3, confidence. This is one of the reasons why a lot of Nigerians get denied. We are not naturally confident. So this is something you have to consciously work on. And finally, number 4, prayer. I prayed a lot for this one. I also spent time every morning visualizing myself receiving the white paper and celebrating. If this video has been helpful to you so far, please smash the like button below for the YouTube algorithm. And if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing to see more videos to help you transition and thrive in the US. So I came to the US with a 2-year visa and completed my master's degree in April 2022. Then 4 months later, I started my PhD in data science. I didn't need a visa to start the PhD, but my visa was going to expire in July 2023, so I needed to get it renewed. You can't renew your US visa in the US, just like you can't get a Nigerian visa in Nigeria or a Ghanaian visa in Ghana. So the next question for me was, where do I renew my visa? I was 100% sure it wasn't going to be Nigeria for obvious reasons. I initially chose Canada, but the earliest date in 2 out of their 8 embassies was in 2025, and then the other 6 didn't have any date at all. Other options were Dominican Republic or the UK, and then I chose the UK because I also wanted to have a vacation there. My next interview was on July 10, 2023, and I had no deficits because it was fully funded.
I'll take that.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am good. So what takes you to the US?
I'm going to continue my doctorate in data science at Kennesaw State University.
Continue? So you're currently there? This is a renewal?
Yes, it is.
Data science?
Yes.
Okay, so how's it going?
It's going well. This first year, I took all my core courses, then I wrote my comprehensive exam last month.
Well done. Your visa's approved. Please put your 4 left fingers on the scanner.
Thank you.
You'll get your passport in 2 weeks.
Okay, have a great day. So here are my final thoughts on both experiences. Number 1, getting a visa renewal is far easier than your first visa. The difference is like night and day. In the past year, I know at least 5 people that have gone for visa renewals and none of them got denied. You might come here and you start hearing people that are trying to fill your mind with fear about visa renewal. Ignore them. Number 2, the interview experience in Africa and outside Africa is different. You saw how relaxed they were in the UK embassy. It's the same experience with the visa officers. But if you're interviewing in Nigeria, you have to do much more preparation because I feel that the VOs are trained to give more denials. And really, you won't blame them because there are so many people applying for a visa. Number 3, I don't recommend you do your first interview outside of your home country. But if you still choose to do so, then you must have a good way to show strong ties to your home country. Alright, that's how my visa approvals went. Depending on when you're watching this, there should be a video here where I share my 3 visa denial experiences. If it's not there yet, then you can watch this video to help you prepare for your next visa interview. Remember, I'm rooting for you and I wish you the very best in your interview.